Sorry.
No. So the negative. There's relationships, there's struggles, there's all sorts of different things that one is going through. Or you happen to be born into a culture such as in the Middle East, in Africa, that is incredibly incredibly brutal in some ways, incredibly poor, incredibly misunderstood. And it's like, you know, there's something inside of that being goes, why did I choose to be born into this place? You know, there are people in America, and there are people in England, and people everywhere else that have so much money and so many beautiful clothes and things, and they live in beautiful houses, and I'm living in the dirt, and I'm living in the dust, and I've got these countries that come and annihilate us, and I've got these, you know, feudal lords that try and kill us, and genocide, and it's like, why the hatred and all this? And I look at it that perhaps, and this is really hard to accept because we've all done atrocities in some form in our way, in maybe not this lifetime, but somehow we've done it. And this is, I think, where we get compassion. And it's the compassion of the twin, of that other person, that is a part of what I believe is what we're being shown. And so, how do you raise above that? And the courage it takes. I don't have the courage of the men and women in the Middle East that were born in Saudi or in Kuwait or in Jordan. I don't have that. I don't have the courage of the people in Haiti, and I've been there. I don't have the courage of the Africans to go through the apartheid. I would like to think, I know there were some times in my arrogance that I thought, oh yeah, I can. But to really live within that, I don't have the courage. I went to Egypt a few months back, March. It was amazing, it was beautiful, and it was powerful. And I witnessed the courage of people there. But I also remembered in my soul and in my being and in the land that I had been there once, twice, 20 million times, over eons of time. I knew the place, I knew it. But yet this lifetime I have been blessed with having crappy circumstances, but not the brutality and not what is being done in the name of whatever. And I have to look at myself and look at that as also the mirror, the complement, the twin, the flame that is igniting to push me to hold a higher frequency of myself in the hopes, that's all I can do is hope and pray that it is going to emanate through me, through the consciousness, to shift the thought forms of people in pain in other lands, in other worlds around here, to go, why am I doing this? This is not why I came here. My gun just didn't work. What? And something tell that person, there's a sign, I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to kick that woman anymore. That's how I look at the soul and the flame and my connection to everything on earth. and I don't get it right. You know, I've done my bit of not nice things, sadly. Yet, moving it up and holding it high, I have to try. I have children, sons, probably a little bit older than you, who have children. And I've had to, and my sons and I are a triangle. The three of us were born on the 28th of a month, and it's 6 months apart and then 3 months. And we know, the three of us know, that we have this service. We also have, all three of us have the incarnation cross of service in human design. We have the same sun and earth harmonic or placement. The three of us. I mean, this is like crazy. I know that that is so much a karmic connection, a karma, a soul connection. And I've had to hold the highest part of me when I've really been a horrible person. When I was married to their dad, it was a very, very, very difficult marriage, and I was not a nice person. I became not a nice person, and through that I vowed to be a better person, to show them through that, and that their connections with whoever they are with, and their children are so much part of their karma in beautiful ways. This is how I look at the twin flames, the soul connections, our interactions with each person. It's this intimate soul, heart, cellular alchemy. And to be better, to change things, we become the transmuter in our actions, particularly women. Particularly women.